Hi, I'm Sorin. I'm VP of Engineering at Bunnyshell, and today I'm going to discuss a bit about the value of remote development and how this can help you with a faster onboarding process. One of the most pressing issues for engineering leaders is high employee turnover. So stats show us that as much as 25% of employees leave the company in their first year, and 5% of the employees leave the company in the first 45 days. I honestly believe that this is very hard to not attribute to onboarding issues. So my opinion is that onboarding experience is greatly underestimated. Let's take into account the fact that first impression truly lasts for most people, and let's be honest about that, right? So if you get to have a first impression, that will stick to people, but it will also set their expectations and define the norm for their life within the company. What to expect from the company, and also it sets a minimum bar, a minimum level of quality, and also sets the pace for what they will deliver onwards during their tenure at the company. For engineers, setting up their environments is a considerable part of their onboarding. It's a pretty big part of their time spent during their onboarding period, but it really doesn't have to be. Now, the time to have a working environment for a developer is obviously considerable. It can vary greatly from days in high performance companies up until 2 or 4 even weeks for companies which don't spend that much time in refining this process and optimizing it. Obviously, this is a really considerable amount of time, and the developer is learning other stuff as well during this setup, but it's not quite the experience that it should be. So although the developer gets to learn the ways of the application and is forced to debug some issues, I truly believe that this is not the best way of doing this. So having an environment which is up and running, and having a running application on which you can test and debug issues or explore flows at your own pace is much more better than being forced to deep dive into certain issues where maybe you wouldn't have to, and it wouldn't bring that much value for your learning experience. Bunnyshell helps here to greatly reduce this time by offering the option to easily create identical replicas of environments and then be able to perform remote development on them. As we all know, local development, although it is widely used, has some serious caveats. You're limited to the physical resources of your machine, so this brings bottlenecks in performance, reduced performance, higher loading times or build times, depending on the language that you're using, and also they're not quite identical to production. So cloud native services are usually emulated, and this can bring some nasty issues when deploying into production. Issues that you'll not be able to spot immediately, or may apply for an inconsistent behavior only on certain flows of your application. And also another issue of local environments is the difficulty of keeping them up to date. And this is because they're mutable, right? So you get an environment, you apply a set of changes, then something else changes from your side, like data or maybe files or whatever, and another set of commonly agreed changes is applied, and this leads to perhaps unanticipated changes for various individuals, and also different changes, which can lead to problems later on. So what you can do here, or you should do here, is use immutable environments, have ephemeral environments created on demand, starting from the same base point. It's just like using containers for deploying applications, right? You don't have a VM on which you install stuff and then do some more changes, then install more packages and so on. You have a pre-built image and you constantly and consistently ship that into production, and everything works as it should. And this is actually proven, right? So it's the same with using ephemeral environments or on-demand environments uh, as compared to using containers besides VM. Um, Also, it's really hard for developers to really collaborate with stakeholders on their work because they don't have a working app. How this usually works is that they go into a Zoom call, but we all know this has serious limitations because the experience is not that of the stakeholder. It's one thing to tell a person click there and then enter this data, and it's a totally different thing to do this yourself and have the actual experience. So remote development also solves this issue because the developer is able to code and perform changes to the environment while the stakeholder is being able to use the application, and this is done real time. I personally didn't imagine how much of a difference this make and didn't properly assess the impact of this in the past. So much time wasted on onboarding and most of all the impact that it's having afterwards. Like I said, basically setting the bar and imposing some standards for newcomers into the team. So maybe you can improve your onboarding process with Bunnyshell also.